Satnam, turn the camera around when we go live. Satnam. I'm waiting, Samaj is going to be joining me, and super excited to just even be here and sharing this with you. Maybe we just want to sit back a little bit just out of the sun. There you go. Adjusting ourselves here. Ah, there we go. Yay. Shall we? Oh, this way. You want to come this way?
No, I actually want to just move the camera.
Okay, you can just move the camera. Everything's reversed, which is really odd. Yeah, that should be great. It's a gorgeous day here in Northern California. It's pretty warm, hence we have shorts on, and got Samaj here today. So now Samaj, welcome. Always so happy to have him here. And you know, if you've been following us, I haven't been doing a lot of yoga. I have this kidney thing, and doing what I can while I can because I can. And what a great mantra. And today I'm just feeling like I want to shift some of that energy again. It's a new moon. It's a great portal to what's possible, shedding that old story and embracing the new. So we can't do that unless we make space, right? So doing the best we can with what we have and recognizing that that is the best. So without further ado, let's tune in, because we're going to tune in, we're going to do some yoga, which is going to be an intuitive flow, and then we're going to do a meditation for the lower triangle and for stress in the body. It particularly helps the kidneys and adrenals and the heart. And this is not medical advice, this is just pure yogic wisdom that I am sharing with you. I'm not here to diagnose or to treat, just let you know that. We are not doctors. Thank goodness! Anyway, no, there are some good ones out there. Let's come seating. Let's come sitting, either cross-legged in easy pose like us, or you can be sitting in a chair. Rub the palms of your hands together, or even in bed, if you are so in bed. Bend the thumbs, bring them in at the sternum. Now, as you inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears, keeping that length in the spine. Bring a little lift into the chest. Tuck the chin in slightly, making the back of the neck nice and long. Jalahandra Bandh. Breathing, inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, letting go, and tuning into who and what it feels to be you right now. So everything that's brought you to this place, to this moment, to taking some time for your practice, along with everything that you need to do after, allow it to be suspended. And let's practice what suspension feels like. Inhale through the nose. Now, suspend the breath. I don't want you to think you're holding your breath. I want you to think that your breath is being suspended. As in, you are not doing anything. You are not trying to hold your breath. You are not trying not to hold your breath. You are just simply doing nothing, which allows the breath to be suspended. Allow the shoulders to relax down while the breath is suspended. Feel the tongue on the upper palate. Relax the tongue from the upper palate, breath still suspended. And slowly exhale through the nose. Allow this time of practice to be like that suspension in your breath. To be suspended in time, a time for healing, a time for you. And as one of my teachers recently reminded me, time for your time with the Guru. Sacred time. Ooh, or did you hear that? Kidney or it likes to move that energy. Got the hummingbirds with us, and now we are going to chant Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. Call upon the infinite creative consciousness within, call upon the infinite creative consciousness without. Not only does this link us with our inner teacher, the greatest guide that we have, but it also links us to the golden chain of teachers that went before us, the gurus that passed these teachings down, 2,500 years of sacred teachings. Take a couple of breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose before we on the nose, breathe out in the nose 3 times. Inhale, filling the belly, filling the rib cage, filling up to the clavicle, exhaling from the clavicle, rib cage down to the belly. Nice, big, beautiful breaths. Inhaling again, through the nose, exhaling. All the while remembering you can smile. Inhale again. At the end of this one, we're going to tune in. So do remember to smile during your practice. Yoga can be so very serious, and yet it's so very divine. I think the divine doesn't want us to smile. Okay, exhale, let's do that one, and we're going to inhale to begin. Inhale deeply through the nose, suspending the breath, relaxing the tongue from the upper palate, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, eyes are closed, breath is suspended, not doing anything, and slowly exhale. Take a couple of breaths here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. How calm it is just after tuning in. As Yogi Bhajan says, tuning in is like calling Shakti. It has its own area code and direct line. When we tune in, we are directly tuning into Shakti. How about that? And slowly open your eyes, butterfly them open. Hey! Relax your hands down. How you doing? Awesome. As we generally do, what I love to do start my practice is some spinal flex. So I'll show you from the side, Samaj will be from the front. So we're going to have hands in, thumbs behind, fingers in front. Brace those shoulders. Your shoulders are just, your chest is just coming up and through them there. They're just the frame. That's what I was trying to think of. They're the frame. So set them back and down. Inhale, chest comes up, lower back arches, exhale goes back. Chin stays level. If your eyes were open, you'd be looking at the same spot, but your eyes are closed. So we'll go from the side, Samaj will go from the front, and we're going to inhale up, exhale down. It could be long. Or it could be a little faster. Go at your speed. Warming up the spine and the breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Eyes closed. Ten seconds. And inhale up. Suspend the breath. Relax the tongue. Relax the shoulders. Keep the breath suspended. And and slowly exhale. Relax the hands, right palm on left for men, left on right for women. You can have the thumbs touching, eyes closed, and just feeling that stillness. This is the glimpse that we're looking for, this glimpse of stillness in an otherwise chaotic world. Hands on your knees, continuing to warm up. You want you sitting up nice and straight, not slumping down like this, so you want the spine to be nice and straight. Chest is lifted, opening that heart chakra, allowing the rhomboids and muscles in the back to be relaxed because your shoulders are back. Right? Hands on your knees, and you're going to rotate around, make a nice circle, a grinding motion. Incorporate the head, bringing the neck down, chin down as you go back, bringing it up as you come forward. Unite that breath. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back. You can push off the opposite knee. There is a nice stretch right here. You can think of yourself like a paintbrush painting a circle in the sky. If you were at the top of the paint, your head was the top of a paintbrush. Trying to get that circle, feeling into those areas where it's not as fluid, accepting this is where you are today and you are meeting yourself here. And when you come center, let's go the other direction. Smile. That's why it's lovely to do this outside. As we go back, we're in the shade. As we come forward, that sunlight brings my eyelids to a bright orange glow, reminding me of the fire within. Inhale across the front, exhale back. 3 more. And inhale up, nice and tall, shoulders relaxed down, breath suspended, eyes closed, and exhale. Relax the hands, taking a moment, once again, noticing if there's an urge to move forward to get to the next part. And smile, just smile and breathe. You'll get there. Okay, come sitting on your knees, on your heels, sorry, on your knees. Well, kind of on your knees, I guess. So sitting on knees, we're going to do the spinal flex this time, but this time we're going to do the whole spine. So we're sitting up. As you inhale, the head comes back, chin comes up, and as we exhale, chin comes down, back rounds. And the hands are facing in, like so, on the thighs. So Samaj has his, yep, like so. And the elbows are out. And you're going to come in, inhale, come up, exhale, come down. Again, opening up that spine, warming it up. Are you ready? Let's go, he's already on it. You want your head to come back in a very controlled manner. Don't be throwing it back. Have respect for your spine. Inhale up, exhale down. Beautiful, keep going. More. And inhale up. expanding the breath, relaxing the tongue, relaxing the shoulders. And slowly exhale. Taking a moment. What is all this taking a moment business? You know, as we're moving, as we are not just moving the breath in the body, we're moving energy. And as we're moving that energy, physiological changes and chemical changes are happening in our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. There's a lot happening in a lot of places. And the body is taking account of all of that. When we take a moment, it allows the body to take stock of what just happened and get ready for the next part. Rather than going all the way through it and at the end, body going, wow, that was pretty cool, but I have no idea what just happened to me, right? So when you take a moment, that is your integration. It is as much a part of the practice as the practice itself. What use is practice without implementation and integration? So the movement is the implementation, and then we need the integration, right? So that's why we take a moment. And tell me another time in your day when you can have that feeling from having moved with the breath. And we're going to have that in a moment because we're going to do stretch pose. And so when we do stretch pose, we're really happy to have a moment afterwards to take. Right, Samaj? Right. So we are going to do stretch pose, and we're just going to do it for 30 seconds because I want to illustrate to you how long 30 seconds really is. If you need to come down, excuse me while I do the timer, do come down, but come back up again. So do I have a 30 seconds? You know what, I know what 30 seconds is, I don't need a timer. I know what it is. So we're going to come laying on our backs. In fact, you might want to wait for a moment before you come laying on your back so you can actually see what I'm doing before you're laying on your back and you're trying to lean up and see. So let me do it from the side. Thanks so much. You can see me here, kind of. Can you see me here? Not at all. Can you see me here? Absolutely. All right, good enough. This is live for you. So laying down on your back, just make sure I'm all covered. Okay, laying down on your back, we're going to come up and we're going to bring the head and the feet 6 inches off the ground. So here's my legs. They're not all the way up here. They're not down there. Watch where my thighs are. You can see my knees now. So I brought them up 6 inches. I'm looking at my toes. My eyes are 9/10 closed. My hands are parallel to my thighs, palms facing. Chin is tucked slightly down. If I was looking, I'd be looking up this way, but I'm actually just looking down. You don't want to strain your neck here. If you're holding your head up, it will strain your neck. So bring your head down, and I want you to imagine, one of my teachers says that you are bold. Pressing the navel down into the ground, rounding the back, rounding. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it made perfect sense to me. And you bring your head up as part of that and your feet. All in one go, and we're going to do that for 30 seconds. It's so easy to think in life that we don't have time, or that things that work take a lot of time. Not so. Check this out for 30 seconds and you'll see. So let's come lying on our backs. I'm in the leaves. Ah, blue sky, sunshine. And let's inhale and come up. Oh, we're going to do breath of, so hold on just 1 second before we do. Breath of fire. If you have your cycle, for the women, if you have your cycle first 3 days, no breath of fire, long deep breathing. Otherwise, navel pump. You've probably done this with me before. You take your navel, your belly button, you snap it in and up. That's your out breath. In breath will take care of itself. Okie dokie. Now we're ready. Now we're ready for stretch pose. Are you ready? Let's come up. And begin breath of fire. Eyes 9/10 closed, looking at your feet. Come down if you need to, and then come back up when you can. 5 more seconds. And inhale. Suspend the breath. Do not relax yet. Keep that breath suspended. So the exhale, come down. Beautiful. Palms facing up, arms down by your side. Heels together, toes flopping out. Who's grateful for a moment right now? Okay, take the right knee, bring it in, bring it around, avoiding the rib cage. Press it in towards the chest, head is back, foot is relaxed. And release it down, other one. Bring it out to avoid the rib cage, bring it in, press it down towards the chest, pull it up towards the shoulder. Relax the foot. Notice if you're holding your foot like this, we often hold what we don't need to. Relax it down. Now both legs. Wrap your arms around if you can. Take a hold of your elbows. Just move around to the side in your shorts. And head down. Heading your thighs doing high. Again, pressing down and pulling up. Live yoga, baby. Come down, come back up. How you doing? I feel like I want some forward bends now. So, legs out to the side. There you go. We're going to bring our arms up. Turn over the leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Come to the center, turn over to the other leg. Come down. Inhale, come up. And let's continue. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Coming to wherever you can. Greeting the new moon energies. Letting go of old stories. By creating space for new ones to be created. No hurries, no worries. The taller you can inhale, the easier it is to bend over. And inhale up. And this time as you exhale, come forwards. Take your legs a little wider if you need to. Ouch. Bring your arms in front. You can rest on your elbows. You can rest on your palms if that's more comfortable for you. Don't stretch beyond what is comfortable. And walk your hands back up. Beautiful. I'm going to do a nice one now, that nice little exercise that stimulates the kidneys. Do you want to come in a little bit, doll? And we're going to have our legs. So let's see. My legs are straight out with my feet pointing towards you, but on the ground, right? And your arms are parallel. With the thumbs up, fingers on the pads. We inhale at the 90 degrees, sitting upright. And as we exhale, keeping the arms parallel, not dropping them down, we reach forward. So we reach forward, arms up. You see my thumbs are staying there. Thumbs are in the same position, rather than like so. I'm not trying to reach them down to my feet. So keeping those arms up here. Let's inhale here, exhale forward. And you're going to really use that breath to move you forward and to come back. It's quite powerful. So it's Kundalini for you. It's not just a practice, it's an experience, right? So inhaling here And exhale forward. Like a seesaw. Chin's up. Chin up, darling. Remember, you can smile. More seconds. Last 5. And inhale. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Breath is suspended. Exhale. Hands down. Close your eyes. Take a moment feeling that energy inside. Tell me that you do not feel different to when you first sat down. I bet you do. How about you, Samaj? Do you feel different than when you first sat down?
Mm-hmm.
Nice one. I think it's time for a drink of water. Here's another thing. Don't think just because you're doing your practice that you've got to keep on chanting or if your mouth gets dry. Do take care of yourselves. Do hydrate. It's very important. Oh, it's so good. Would you like some water? Beautiful. Okay, I think we're going to, we're going to get up. So, getting up, if you can, get up without using your hands. If you have an injury or you've not been able to get up without using your hands, try to use as few touches as possible. So it may be the one to get you going, but just work on that. And if you can get up without touching your hands down, make the most of it, keep using it, because you use it or you lose it, right? So just coming up. Now, oh, that's right, if you come up, you can't see me. Okay, no, we're going to stay down then. We can just stay down. Oh dear. Let's stretch our feet out in front of us. Life nerve stretch. So life nerve stretch again. Toes pointing back towards you. Take your fingers, trigger finger we call this, so you've got your thumb and your first 2 fingers. You're going to place the first 2 fingers between the big toe and the next toe, and you're going to place your thumb on top of the big toe, pressing. It's beautiful, very beautiful. And if you can't do that, then you would have a towel or a scarf or a tie. You could have a yoga strap. You don't need one. And so for this one, you want to keep your shoulders nice and square. You want your elbows out rather than down. It can give you anywhere to move. And you want to think about getting your belly to your thighs as opposed to your head to your knees. So here's how that looks. If we're doing belly to thighs, that's like so, right? Belly to thighs, head can follow. If we're doing head, that's that. We want to get that belly to the thighs. So sitting up as tall as you possibly can brings the belly as thin as it can be, so then you can fold over. We're folding the body over. And you're going to use the arms to draw you down, right? So you can see that there's, my arms are active there. I'm not just, right? Active, really like drawing down. So let's do that. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And again, you may be getting to here. That's where I was getting when I first started, and when I've not been doing it for a while, it's where I may end up. Meet yourself where you are. Wherever you are today, if you keep coming back to the mat, you will get further. The more you use your breath, I want to really hear you inhaling. Right? Because when you use your breath like that, you have a lot more movement. I'm going to do that too. 5 more. And inhale. Make yourself nice and tall. Inhale as much as you possibly can. A little bit more. And now release the hands and stretch over as much as you can. And relax as much as you can. If you need to bend your knees slightly, alleviate that strain in the back of the legs, please do so. Yoga here is here to heal, not to harm. Slowly roll yourself up. Feels so good, right? Okay, so we talked about doing the meditation for the lower triangle, and we're going to do that just after a little bit of Prasad. So come sitting on your heels. You're going to enjoy this because this is a little bit of relaxation before we go into the meditation. So sitting on your heels, we're going to come forward, hands are in prayer pose, forehead is touching the floor. So we're going to take the head and have the heart above the mind, okay, and above the head. So if you can't stretch your buttocks onto your heels, if it's uncomfortable, you can always put a cushion underneath your buttocks and come forward and breathe and take a moment. Lift your head up. Actually just called to do a little cat-cow just before we transition into that fabulous meditation. So I want you to come on your hands and knees, like so. So from the side, hands and knees. So your hands are stacked underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, head is up, butt is up, saggy back cow, right? And then as we exhale, chin comes towards chest, back rounds, pelvis comes in. As we inhale, head comes up, back arches. Beautiful one to get in the flow. Big toes are together at the back. Okay, are you ready? So this is our inhale, and as we arch back down, exhale. Your speed. 5 more. Inhale up. Suspending the breath, relaxing the tongue. And as you exhale, pushing back towards the heels. Knees are wide. Take the arms out in front, forehead back to the ground. Relax. Draw yourself up. Now for this meditation, we're going to be in this posture for 11 minutes. So become seated into a place that is comfortable for you. It is enough to have the meditation to deal with, and your arms are going to be up without dealing with the discomfort of sitting. So I was speaking with someone, you know who you are, and she's determined that she's going to be seated on the ground for her practice, but her iliopsoas is hurting, right? So we've decided that maybe it's a good idea perhaps to sit in a chair. So don't do yourself a disfavor by being, when your body's talking to you and saying, this hurts. Listen, because the next thing it says is, this is broken, right? So try to listen when body is giving you a message. So either come in easy pose, or you can be sitting in rock pose if that's more comfortable for you. You can always put something underneath, a blanket or a block, and that will bring your knees down. You see, like so, it brings my knees down. Oftentimes I will do that. I didn't bring one out with me today. So I'm just going to sit like this. And like so. We have the speaker. We're going to have some music, because we're going to be sitting for 11 minutes. There is no breathing pattern. The breathing pattern will just get longer. And yeah, as I said, this one is for the lower triangle and for stress in the body. So I think we've all got stress in our bodies, and the lower triangle, always good to build on a firm foundation. So you can think of the lower triangle of chakras as that foundation. We don't want to be up in our heart chakra. We don't want to be up here before we have a very solid foundation down here. So we can never go wrong working that lower triangle. Take a drink if you need one. We're going to have tunes by Kamari and Manvir, just checking the speaker is on. Got a beautiful 11-minute song. I have to go in the shade to put it on. Ramadasa, so it is the healing mantra. And let me make sure that I've got my Bluetooth settings on. Yes, I was all just so excited about just wanting to do yoga with you. So if you're here, I'm so happy that you've joined. If you're watching after we've re-recorded, so happy you're here too. It's just, we actually just hit 4 million minutes of viewing, or just over 4 million. 4 million minutes, right? 4 million minutes of breath and movement and awareness and just magic. So bless everybody and everything. Okay. How do I get back? Oh, there we go. How do I get it to go back to the beginning? Okay, we've got it to go back to the beginning, so let me explain to you the mantra first, the mudra. So we're going to have the right arm goes up and it's tucked close to the ear. Right, my hand is, my thumb is across to the Mercury mound, the small finger, the little finger, the pinky finger, whatever that little finger is. Is there, and the left arm is 60 degrees. So bring my head straight, bring this one up, and then the left arm is 60 degrees. So then this one is going to come, that's right, beautiful, the 60 degrees, and the thumb is going to go across there as well. And we're going to keep those hands nice and straight. We're going to adjust him like he's on the airplane, go back, that's right. So this arm, the right arm, wants to come forward and come away. So we're going to keep it tucked and keep it back. And the same with this arm. And we're just going to keep the elbows nice and straight and keep that thumb, as I said, on the mercury mound of both fingers. Okay, so that's it. That's all there is. And let's just see. You see this? So we can see that if you look in the camera so much, you can see that the tendency, you may have a mirror there, is that when this right arm comes up, is that the head goes to the side, like so. So we want to bring that head nice and straight, and then take the arm up. There we go. And then take the 60 degree. Beautiful. And the thumb across there. Excellent. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that for 11 minutes. Now you want to be very tall in your body. You want the chest up. You want the shoulders relaxed. Even though the arms are stretching up, you want them to come from that foundation of being relaxed in the shoulders. Okay? The breath is automatically just going to get longer. It's just going to get longer. It's just a nice deep breathing, but you're not forcing that. It's inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and let yourself find that breath. When you feel like you can't hold your arms up any longer, remember, keep up and be kept up. A lot of times, it's not your arms that are having a problem. It's your mind saying, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. And each time you can push through the mind not wanting to do this no more, you get to be more in control of your mind. And you either rule your mind or your mind rules you. So this is a great way to just play with the mind. It's very safe. Mind says, I want to stop. You say, you know what? I can do this for 11 minutes. I got this. Right? Keep up and be kept up. So, without further ado, let's come into posture. And this is the last part of the class. So, I'm going to do this for 11 minutes. Okay. Eyes just nice, softly closed, looking towards the end of the nose. Okay. Hopefully I've got the volume right for you. a long time. I guess that's the universe telling us that the phone is too hot. Inhale, suspend the breath, relax the tongue. Exhale, allow the arms to come down. Oh yeah, right? You can feel that now. So let's put them on the knees, palms facing up, fingers in Gyan Mudra. That's thumb to forefinger. The 3 fingers extended out straight. Eyes are closed. I'm drinking in that beautiful. How good does it feel right now just not to have your arms up there? How good does it feel to feel that breath in your body? The movement that we've created. Notice if your mind is anxious to be going to the next thing. This can often be the most challenging part of the practice, is sitting in the stillness. It doesn't present itself anywhere else except in meditation and the glimpses. And our mat is a place that we can actively search it. We create movement, and breathe, and then suspend and pause, and then sit and drink. Stillness. Remembering to breathe. Breath should be coming to you very easily and beautifully right now. If you want to, if you have lots more time, you can come laying down right now, cover yourself with a shawl, take a nice long savasana, or you can flutter your eyelids open. So how was that for you? Pretty intense, huh? How was that for you? It's pretty intense, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So when we start to bring our arms up here, working on our aura, our electromagnetic field, it's that thing about us or about someone else that we go, ooh, I like you, or ooh, I do not like you. One of our favorite stories that the Pema Children's talks about this. She's not talking about, she's talking about those senses you get about people, someone being in the yoga line and you don't know them, but you just don't like the way they're taking the yogurt. I love the way she describes that. You just don't like the way that they're taking the yogurt, and they actually take too much, you think, and you wanted some and they didn't leave you any. But so when we start to go up here, it's quite challenging, but it's also a great opportunity to see whether it's your mind or your body. So is it really a physical discomfort, or is it your mind just like being naughty and saying, okay, I want out of this because it's a bit challenging. And so it's generally a bit of both, you see, and so each time we get to play around and practice with that. Because, like I say, either we rule our mind or our mind rules us. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be in control of my mind. There you go, I'm sitting in the shadow now, so that I can do anything I set my mind to, rather than having to struggle with my mind to do things. And the more I've done this practice, the more I'm able to tap into that. Still human, still have challenges, but got some more tools. So I hope that that was as lovely for you as it was for me. You enjoy that, Boo?
It's good.
So happy to have Boo here. Thanks for joining us, babes. So yeah, Boo's been my absolute rock, and I love you so much. I do love it when he comes and joins me. I kind of just asked him about 5 minutes before we went live if he wanted to come and join. So he had no idea what we were up to, especially that last minute. I mean, I told him 11-minute meditation, but how can you prepare for that? So anyway, it's an absolute joy to see you on this new moon. We'll be having a fire later, and we will be sending prayers. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with a friend if you think they would benefit and they would enjoy doing a bit of yoga with us, breathing, moving, getting that energy moving, and getting a little more awareness about who they are and why they are on the planet, because isn't that what we're here for? Leave your comments down below. Let me know where you were tuning in from and how it was for you. And come over to the feelbetterlife.com and get your free teleclass and get unstuck into the life and body you love, because that's what it's all about. So taking one day at a time here, and right now this Kundalini Yoga has got me probably about as energized as you've seen me in quite a while, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know. Earlier I was like, oh, but here I am. So doing what we can while we can, because we can. And alone we can do so much, but together we can do so much more. Thanks for joining us. Sit down.
Sit down.